Hello, this is Weigel Schmitz, and welcome back to my channel. So the sketch that you'll see me working on was actually born from the goal of doing one sketch or one drawing every night before bed. And I've already failed at that already. I did this sketch a few days ago, and I have not been sketching every night. Well, I mean, I have been working on a painting, so at least I've been staying creative still. But yeah, I had this idea in my head, like, okay, before I go to bed, I'm gonna dedicate like 30 minutes, give or take, towards doing just one drawing, one sketch a night, and just really fitting in that practice and quiet time. And I'm already failing at doing that. So I think I'm gonna have to start this over again and get back at it, because I really do want to make sure I'm sketching at least once a day, whether or not I record it or, whether or not I make a video out of it or not. I just want to make sure I'm taking the time to do something I enjoy and to practice, because I really want to get better. Alright, so for this particular sketch, I just wanted to do something simple, and I like drawing faces a lot. It's just something I'm comfortable with. So that's just kind of what I started with. I didn't want to go too crazy. This is just kind of almost like a warm-up, just to get back into the swing of things. And I wanted it to be something kind of soft, something feminine. And that's just kind of the direction that I ended up taking. Oh yeah, and then I thought, let me just do something a little interesting, and I had the head tilted to an angle just ever so slightly. And then funny enough, you'll probably see, maybe you'll see it, or maybe you'll be able to catch it, I'm not sure, but I was actually really struggling for some reason at having the facial features lined up with the just kind of the way the head was tilted, and just having the features tilted with the head. I don't know why, but I was really struggling with it before. It's not like it's the first time I've ever done that either, so I was just really confused. And you might see me at some point just kind of going back in and trying to figure it out, and just struggling a little bit. And then when I thought I got it, I thought I figured it out. But when I was done with the drawing, when I actually finished this sketch, and I took a step back and I turned my paper around and I looked at it just straight on, it feels a little off, and that's kind of frustrating to me. But I just kind of had to let it go. I was like, it's a sketch, and it is what it is. But yeah, will I go back and fix it? Maybe one day, or if I do want to end up coloring it, then I might go back and try to make some adjustments. But for now, I think it just is what it is, to be honest. So, sorry. Another thing I noticed as I was, approaching the end of this drawing, I had looked at it and I realized that she was kind of resembling, especially when I did the hair, she was kind of resembling Stella from the Winx Club to me. And just the long pigtails and stuff when she transforms. But it was kind of giving that vibe. So, and I think the headband too. I think she wears a headband. But it made me think, if I do end up coloring this, or maybe if I do want to go back to this drawing and finish her body and stuff, then maybe I would make her Stella. But we'll see. But yeah, we'll see. I used to love Winx Club, so that would actually be really fun. And just envisioning giving her her sparkly top and her sparkly skirt and everything, and her wings, I think that could actually be really fun. So I don't know, we'll see. I think that's all I honestly have to say about the drawing itself. But so I guess I'll go in and catch you guys up on my life and what's been going on, at least just a little bit. But let me say, oh gosh, I I don't know what it is, but postpartum this time around, I don't know if I talked about it much in my previous video, but postpartum this time around, it really hit me hard. It's really been a doozy, to be honest. But yeah, I was definitely struggling quite a bit. But I just tried to hold on to art for sure. I didn't want to let that go, and I would have moments where I would just get really into creating, and it would just make me happy. Even if I was in the midst of nursing, you know, I would have my baby on me nursing, and I would have like, she'd be in one arm and kind of just like propped on my lap and comfortable, and then I would have like a pillow on my lap, so kind of on her a little bit, and then I would have my drawing tablet, my computer on top of that pillow so it wasn't directly on her. And I made sure I was gentle. She was fine. She was peaceful. She was fine every time. But I would have this set up and just try to get drawing in like as best as I could. Like I think that Tinkerbell drawing I did in a previous video, or one of maybe my other previous videos, the last two I think. Oh no, it might have just been that last one. Okay, one of those videos, basically, I had that kind of setup going on because I just wanted to draw so bad, but you know, I also needed to make sure my baby was getting milk and everything. So yeah, but anyways, I've just been really trying to hold on to art, and it does bring me joy. And yeah, I've been trying to stick to that. It isn't always the easiest to find the time or the motivation, but I'm happy that the desire to create, it hasn't gone away. Like that spark, that kind of flame, like it's still in me, even if it gets small, like it's still there, you know? So I'm really grateful for that. Thank you for stopping by for this draw-in chat. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day, night, you know, whatever time of day it is. Just enjoy and have a great week. Bye.